holidays. Those of you that are parents out there, you know exactly what this means, right? The hustle doesn't stop. So this is the first full week. So what we've done is actually got the boys into a football camp this Monday right now. We're going to kick off the day. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know how consistent I'm going to be, but I'm going to try and vlog. I'm going to try and vlog this week, maybe. At least the first couple of days. You know what it is? Whenever I'm searching for YouTube channels to watch, right, I'm always looking out for husband, fathers, business owners, you know, vlogs that encompass all three of those pillars, and I don't really see one. I feel like I always come across channels that are like men doing their thing in a creative space, maybe not so much married, maybe no kids, so they're time rich. So like they'll be doing Sunday resets and spending hours just cleaning the crib, which is amazing, but I can't really relate to it. So essentially, I'm trying to be that channel, or I'm trying to create that culture of like dads showing normal life. Like I don't do anything exciting, which is why I tend not to vlog, because I don't do anything exciting. If I'm being honest, I just do the same old every day. I wake up, I go to the gym, come home, I do the school run, I do work, then I do the school run again in the afternoon. In between that, I might play tennis, I might meet up with a few friends here and there. Me and the missus might do a few things here and there. But yeah, ultimately, I think, do you know what, there's definitely space for like just everyday life, like vlogging the boring life. I don't do anything crazy, but I do think there's something about representation. I feel like it's nice to be able to see yourself being represented. So if you're a dad, if you're a husband, if you're a business owner, any one of those three things, or even all three of those three things, hopefully you could just watch my vlog to just be like, yeah. Do you know what? Fair enough. This isn't nothing extraordinary, but I can relate to this. I like this. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve by vlogging anyway. I ain't been to the gym in about 5 weeks, so I ain't lifted weights in a while. I've been playing tennis though, which is good, but I'm tired. I'm out of breath. All I've been doing is pull-ups. Started off with some incline dumbbell press, and some shoulder press, some lat raises, but I've done like 10, 12, 14 kg max on dumbbells, keeping it real light because I'm rusty. I ain't been in a while. Now we're doing pull-ups. I'm on my second set, and as you can see, I am tired as hell. So I'm out of breath already, man. The most important thing is that we made it to the gym. So yeah, let's go. Right now we're off to go and grab my twins from football club. I'll be honest, they come in handy, boy. They come in so handy during the summer holidays. God bless you guys, the ones that put on these clubs for our kids. Obviously they're not free, and obviously thank God himself that he's able to provide a way for us to even afford to be able to put our kids in clubs, because I know that's not an option for every single family out there. I know that for free. But yeah, grateful, more than grateful. A lot of people that is. We've switched from parenthood in the morning, sorting the kids out for kids club and stuff. Oh, you have got to be kidding me, bro. Alright, if you recognize what I'm doing here, you know exactly what just happened. I'm trying to make some corned beef stew, and the worst thing that could happen has happened. Take two. So to end off the rest of the day, I'm gonna just literally be making this quick corned beef stew. Shout out my Ghanaians, if you know, then you know. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos. I'm looking for some YouTube videos to watch. I've come across, I've been seeing this guy's YouTube, videos on Instagram, and I just find them quite refreshing, should we say. I've come across his videos a couple times on Instagram, and because I'm on Instagram, I'm not really looking for long form content. His is quite long form and it's quite slow, so I end up scrolling, but I love what he talks about. So I've randomly just come across his YouTube, and this is a bit more me. So I'm gonna just take my time, watch a few videos. Topics he speaks about seem to be pretty in line with what I want to talk about and what I want to hear. The stew's coming along nicely, by the way, over there, just in case anyone's wondering. I'm now putting on some rice. I'm gonna just quickly wash down the rice. I genuinely have been falling in love with long form content. Short form is killing, man. I think there's a time and a place for it, though. Time and a place for it, and I love it, man. I do love it, but for it to be my main channel and my main creative outlet, I feel like that's what's really killing me, man. I'm not able to express my thoughts, express certain things, because you have to cram so much into 30 seconds. You've got to hook people in the first 3 seconds, then you've got to keep them entertained throughout the middle, and then it has to be a strong call to action at the end. Sometimes I just want to share a message. There might not be a call to action and there might not be a crazy hook. I just want to share a part of my life that I feel would be relatable to a lot of others out there, you know, and hopefully helpful to a lot of others out there. That might be boring to the majority of people on Instagram, but I know there's a small percentage of people that could benefit from what it is I have to say. Because I'm not talking about anything exciting. I'm not teaching you guys how to make money, how to start a personal brand. This is just mundane fatherhood, adulthood. I feel like when you come across channels like that, it does really just help you lock in and reconfirm that, yeah, man, it's okay. Share what you want to share, and you'll find your piece of the internet, your little corner. And once you find it, stay there, do your thing, and people will find you. So today we have been a chaperone, we've been a fitness enthusiast, we've been a video editor, we've been a chef, and of course we're going to end the day with myself being a barber. Micah wants a haircut. Wants and needs a haircut at the same time, just like myself, as you can see. So yeah, what are we doing to your hair today?
I would the sides just a bit lower and the same as last time, just the same shape.
There you go. Done. Off you go. Not really a wheelie.
Yeah.
But I see what you mean. Pretty much a wheelie. Right, what are we doing today?
Sides. Wait, I need to see them. Right?
Same as last time, basically, right? Skin, like a take off the sides.
Just the sides.
Oh, there you go. You're welcome, bruh. Want to see it? Grateful for another day. We're literally heading off to the gym right now. Gonna go and play some tennis. Yeah, man, there's only a few things that I need an alarm for, and tennis is not one of them. So I'm playing tennis at 6:30 this morning before getting into the rest of the day. The boys are at summer camp again, so straight after tennis I'm gonna head back and then, yeah, do the school run, the summer edition, and drop them to their summer camp again, and then get on with the rest of the day. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys at the gym. How you doing there? You okay? I'm well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah. Morning, bro. I should have known. Yeah, so that was a beautiful start to the day. Absolutely amazing start to the day. I will always and forever be grateful that I get to start my days like that sometimes. I will never take that stuff for granted, man, because the way I used to start my days like years ago was getting ready to go to a stressful job. So I'm always grateful. But yeah, good game of tennis. I didn't show all of it, obviously I didn't record all of it, but it was a very good game. He is a good tennis player, and he shows me my cracks when I play. I think I'm good until I play someone good. I ended up winning 7-5. I need to work on my backhand, I need to work on my serve, I need to work on pretty much anything that's not a forehand. I've said it before, but you know where, if you've been doing something for so long, like work-wise, like in my case, like creating content, but when it comes to like tennis or starting a new hobby in general, not even just tennis, there's something beautiful about not being good at it. It's so refreshing. There's not really much expectations on you to perform well because you're new to it, so you get to have fun. So I've really enjoyed not having much. Obviously I do want to win, don't get me wrong, but if I don't win, I could easily turn around and just be like, bro, I'm new to this, so I'm learning. Do you know what I mean? So it's exciting to be in that space. And I'm talking about tennis, but it doesn't have to be tennis. It could be anything that you've started fresh and you started new has that same sort of feeling. Listen, so yeah.
Don't forgive me. Now you want to come give advice. I asked you to do this.
No, I'm not coming to do it for you. I'm just showing you what you're doing is correct. It's just like, don't put.
So you just want something for your vlog. This is why you've come to stand here.
Here they go.
Okay.
Here they go.
Right.
Here they go.
Right.
You guys are.
Where is it showing?
Do you know what? None of you guys could be in my vlog anymore.
Bye. What did I do?
What are you looking forward to in camp today?
Making more friends.
More friends.
Cause I do already have 7 though.
7 new friends. Did you see anyone yesterday that you want to be friends with but you didn't get a chance to speak to?
No, that's what I'm gonna just
Have a look.
Yeah.
See.
have a look.
Okay. Who was the best asset on your football team?
You said Luke.
In the
didn't you?
big match or
Yeah.
in the World Cup thing.
Either or.
Which one do you want me to choose?
Both.
World Cup.
If they're both the different teams,
World
which one
Cup.
was the best? Who
That can't be me.
Yeah.
Luke.
Luke.
And if it could be you, then it was you.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, one question for you is, what are you going to do differently today to not let the score of the game, whatever happens, affect your mood? What are you going to do differently today?
Put players in positions.
No, because
No,
if the
it's
game
not
still,
draw.
the game still finishes and you lose, what are you going to do differently to your own, for yourself, with your own emotions? That's going to help you regulate your emotions so you don't end the day negatively like you did yesterday.
Breathe.
Breathe.
Yes.
Okay, so if I pick you up or Mum picks you up today, we're not going to see you sitting there almost in tears.
No.
Sure?
Why was it? I wasn't in the mood when I was there.
I'd also like to say
Alright.
something.
Yeah.
We beat Mike's team 3-1. That's how good our team is.
3-1.
Yeah,
And then I beat your team 2-1.
No, yeah.
So it's that time of the morning, gonna have some quick breakfast. We're going for some eggs, some seeded bread, creatine from the guys over at Protein Works, and then that's it. I'll obviously make an iced coffee because why not? So one thing you'll definitely realize from the vlogs and stuff is that I love routine, and I think routine some people don't like routine, and I understand why, because life can get really repetitive and boring quite quickly. But for me, where we wear so many different hats in our life in general, I think having routine just helps me stay grounded. I think that's one thing I did take for granted being like in corporate. I don't ever want to go back to corporate. God, please, if you're listening, don't try anything. But one thing I did realize, or I didn't appreciate at the time, was how structured everything was. You know what I mean? You have to be in the office at a certain time. You'd have meetings every day in the morning to like see how you got on the day before. Everything's just structured. Do you know what I mean? Lunchtime's even structured. Whereas when you're self-employed, you kind of need to have that same discipline yourself, and it can easily go left because you kind of, when people say you've got freedom, I hear it. I'm not the kind of entrepreneur or business owner that walks around and says like, yeah, man, you need to be an entrepreneur, have your own business because you're just free to do what you want. You are to a certain extent, but if you're not able to implement those like structure properly within your day, it kind of goes left real quick. So for me, doing certain things like waking up early in the morning to go gym, and then coming home, doing a school run, all of that mundane stuff that I talk about, that is my routine. It's my structure that kind of helps me balance everything. So straight after this, I want to sit down at the desk and just have my block of work. Do you know what I mean? It'll probably be like 2 to 3 hours of work, just solid work. Then you know the deal. The boys are going to come home from summer camp, and then we're going to crack on with the evening. But just doing that repeatedly for a long time, I'm like, what's the point of vlogging that, bro? It literally is such a boring, mundane life, but it is what it is. Like that's the reality of how I live. Do you know what I mean? And it's the reality of how a lot of people live. And I think just sharing little pockets of life can be kind of like a small inspiration to anyone watching. Because I think everyone thinks everyone's out there doing some extraordinary crap, and it ain't always like that. Life's simple. Do you know what I mean? You can live a really beautiful life and it can still be simple at the same time. Alright, so do you know what? One thing I've realised that I do, when I create content, I assume that you know who I am. So if you're new here, you probably have no idea who I even am, and I've not introduced myself. Anyway, my name is Sess. I'm married to my wife, Silla. We have 3 children. I have twins with my wife and a co-parent with my oldest son. Me and my wife actually have a creative business that we run together. So we have a creative agency that works and partners with B2B businesses, acting as their creative team. Somehow, by the grace of God, we've been able to sustain it for over 5 years now. That's why when you hear me saying things like I'm just grateful for life, like genuinely I am, because the stuff that I used to have to do to make ends meet wasn't great. It didn't look like this. Do you know what I mean? I had to commute into London. This was before lockdown. So this is before people got to work from home and stuff. I used to be an account manager. Years before that, I was an estate agent. So I've been in sales for a long time, and anyone in sales knows how ruthless that sort of environment is. And I loved the people aspect of it, but the targets and the KPIs and stuff just weren't for me. Ultimately, I guess you could say I was probably selling the wrong thing in general, because I do enjoy sales, but I just maybe was selling the wrong products. Fast forward like 6-7 years down the line, it's just crazy to see that I used to spend a lot of my time in the office just thinking about how on earth was I going to be able to utilize the skills and the gifts that I believe God has like given me and my wife, and use that to be able to provide a certain lifestyle for myself, my wife, my kids, and my friends and family around me. Don't get me wrong, we're not there yet. We're still on that journey, but to be where we are now, I think it's just it's where life was for me anyway. It's just, boy, compared to where life is now, it's crazy. That's why I'm always grateful to God. You guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see like if I make a coffee, I'll be like grateful, or it'd be a Monday morning, I'll put like grateful for a new week, have a blessed week. I'm not just saying these things, like I genuinely believe us as human beings, we're powerful, and what you say and what you like fixate your mind on and your tongue on, like certain things that you say comes to light. And I feel like I've had to learn that over the years, like to just be positive, try and be positive. I'm just always in my head, always looking at other people and thinking, oh, look, I should be doing X, Y, and Z, I should be doing this, I should be achieving this, I should be achieving this. But sometimes when I sit back and maybe just like drown out the noise from social media and comparisons, yeah, and I look at my own life, the things that I get to do on a daily basis, yeah, they're not groundbreaking, but bro, I get to wake up, I go to the gym, I get to play tennis, I get to come home and I get to go and do the school run every day. I could do the school run every single day if I wanted to. I can be there for my family, my kids. When it is time to work, I am doing something that I genuinely love. Like, you're telling me that when it's time to work, that means packing a camera bag, and I could go to work wearing this Uniqlo t-shirt. I get to pull out a camera, film something, make something, create something, all from the blessings that God has given me in partnership with my wife. We provide something to a client, they like it to the point where they pay us. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm a simple person, but I just can't help but be grateful for life. I genuinely can't, man. Let me crack on with some work. Taking a little break from the desk, I managed to get some work done. But one of the things that I did work on was the project I was telling you about, the series Showing Up. So I thought I've planned and scripted a few things, a few of the topics that I want to cover. So I thought, whilst I've got the house to myself, let me just take advantage of some peace and quiet and ideally, I want to get about 5. I'm being ambitious, but I want to get about 5 topics filmed before the kids come home from summer camp. One of the things as well that I was doing whilst I was working is I realised I hadn't responded to a potential collaboration with a tech brand. The reason why I've been putting off responding to them is that it was actually for a gifted collaboration. Let me just move you guys up a little bit, hold on. That's better. It was for a gifted collaboration, and I'll be real, I tend to decline most gifted collaboration opportunities that come across my desk. Even though I've got a small following, I got to believe in my ability to create content, do you know what I mean? So I know gifted content is great, but if it doesn't align with me, I tend to turn it down. But this one, I turned it down, and then they came back and was like, look, no, we really want to work with you, but they're not currently looking for paid creators and stuff and whatever. Long story short, I just thought, you know what, I really want to get into tech, and I haven't got much any experience creating tech content. So the brand is like, essentially it's like a fitness smartwatch or smart band. It's like a Whoop band, but it's a complete different brand than Whoop. And obviously, if you guys know me, you know I like working out, going tennis, going to the gym, and I wear this thing every single day, which is my Apple Watch, and I've been wearing it for the past like 3-4 years. So I've not tried anything different. I've not tried a Whoop band. I've not tried any of the other cool things like Fitbit. So I thought to myself, it would be a cool opportunity maybe to just test out a new tech product for the first time on the channel. But I also think it, from the surface levels, looking at it, it looks like a good product. It looks like a product that I think would actually benefit not only myself, but other busy parents as well. So one thing I think that stood out to me was the fact that, yes, it's like a Whoop band and a Fitbit and stuff, but the app that you can download to track your vitals is a one-time download. I think it's a free download, and there's no subscription fee, which is obviously similar to what you do with Apple. But I think Whoop and all them other ones, I think you have to pay a monthly fee. So I thought that would be quite cool to basically check out. So yeah, I want to download this quickly, and then I think I'm going to film in the garden. The sun is out, so that might not be the best. The sun is like really, really out. But I just want to change the scenery instead of shooting in the house. So I'm going to head outside and then see how that goes. I'm going to be filming most of the content, the talking heads, on our new camera, We have just got the FX3, which is crazy. I know the FX5 has just been basically announced, but we picked this up not too long ago, but we got it for a really good price, brand new, so I can't complain. I'm grateful to God, like I said. On the 24-70 Sigma lens, 2.8 with an ND filter on the front. And then yeah, mics wise, we're gonna be using the DJI mic 2 for audio. You know what, I'll show you, I'm gonna use this Osmo as like a BTS cam, so you can see the setup that I go for. So let's get into it. My wife just walked in as I was trying to set up a shot, so I've got her to sit in. But I don't like the shot. I'm not a fan of the shot, so I'm probably gonna wait. I wanna be over in the grass and then use the greenery as my backdrop. But a few things. It's probably the worst time to film right now. The sun is really out. I've got really sensitive skin, so I'll get like heat rash in no time. And obviously the sun is going in and out of the clouds, so I'd rather wait till the sun is setting a little bit so the lighting is a bit more even. All right, so change of plans. So I wanted to film outside for obvious reasons. I think it looks really nice outside, but we moved inside right now. So key light up here, which is the Amran 200D from Aperture, serves me pretty well. And then in the corner over here, I've just got the camera. Saying our name to the public. We have come out with the family after football. So we picked the kids up from summer camp and we've come straight out to do some bowling. So yeah, we're gonna go in to this arcade bit and see what it's like. Alright guys, quick check-in. So I was meant to go to work on a shoot after I got back from the gym. That's been rescheduled to another date, so I've got some spare time on my hands. So as you guys can see, I am overdue a haircut. So it's only right I'm gonna try and do what I did to my kids. Gave them a nice trim. I think I find it a lot easier to cut my kids' hair, but when it comes to mine, it isn't easy. So what I normally do is I get a haircut at the barber's and then I maintain that haircut for longer. So I'll go over what the barber's done, but as you can see, I've left it quite some time. My hair's fully grown back, so it's kind of starting from scratch. So I think I'm gonna maybe just try and give myself a little taper, because I just think it'll be too hard to do a full skin fade. Got my clippers. In terms of what I'm using a wool, a super taper, and then I'm using a trimmer that I think I got from Amazon as well. Wish me luck, man. Alright, so after going for both sides, and I've kind of tidied up my face a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, man. Let me zoom in a bit. So you can see I faded the sides, debulked the back a little bit, I've done my shape up as best as I can. And I've trimmed up my beard, or my goatee, whatever you want to call it, a little mustache. I've just trimmed it down and just made it a bit more presentable. Disconnected the sides here, trimmed up my neckline as well, and yeah. I mean, to me personally, I look a lot more presentable than I did. And I haven't even styled my hair yet. So once I jump out the shower, put some product on my hair, get a sponge out and sponge it nice, and it should be pretty good to go, man. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that. I almost forgot to check in with you guys because it has been one of those days. It really hasn't been much of an eventful day. It's been one of those typical mundane days, if I'm being honest. So gym this morning, kids are at summer camp. I took it nice and slow this morning, just kind of watching some YouTube videos, getting some inspiration and stuff. My wife's gone out to visit a friend who's just had a newborn baby. So I've had the house to myself, so I've just been literally doing a bit of work, I'll be honest. I ain't been doing too much. So yeah, it's been one of those days, pretty chilled. Not much has happened, hence why there hasn't been much to film, if I'm being honest. But at least I'm making progress with some actual work, which is always good. When I do that, I feel like it gives me the energy because I can free up some space in my mind for my own personal stuff. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it, so.
Dad!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I won the tournament again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Second time?
Yep.
Your last time to win it and you won it?
Yep.
What was it?
Crazy.
Huh? Water fight was crazy. What was it? What they said has spare water guns.
Yeah, I used one.
Fair.
I used those one where it goes like tsh, and it's very sharp.
Fair.
Next about how are they supposed to fit the 2030 logo on?
It's Saturday morning, it is about 11:30. We've obviously been football and back, as you guys would have seen. Nice bit of training for the boys in the morning to get them. I like when they start their day nice and active. So when I do see them chilling around the house, lounging, not doing much, I can kind of give them grace because, you know, they've started their day in a way that I like to start my day, with some activity, some fitness, some movement, which is good. The weekend's looking pretty light, so I don't know how much I'm going to be vlogging, I'll be honest with you. That's why I thought I'd take the opportunity whilst I'm home to just catch up with you guys. I've got tennis later on this afternoon. Silla and the boys might be going out to see some friends. And then Sunday we've got church. So it's looking like this might be the last time I speak to you guys, so I thought I'd just catch up with you guys now whilst I can. But yeah man, genuinely, whoever is watching at this point of the video, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching this far into the video, and I appreciate you for sticking with me. If you haven't done so already, make sure you do subscribe. Kind of just lets me know that I'm doing the right things and I'm reaching the right people. Like this video obviously, because why not? And if you could, leave a comment. Is there anything that resonated with you in the vlog? I think with what I'm doing, I think one of the things I've realized already, just vlogging, just taking the opportunity to vlog everyday life from a selfish point of view has been quite refreshing, because I think it's just a reminder of how, I say it all the time, how grateful I am for small things in life. So for the majority of the week, this week, I drove my kids to summer camp. I'm never going to take stuff like that for granted. It's not free. It's expensive, and to be able to do that, I'm grateful. They go, they meet new friends, they're having these new experiences, which I'm forever grateful to God for. Gives me and my wife more time to ourselves to actually get things done around the house, get some work done. But one thing I do like about these vlogs as well, it does show me certain things that I would love to improve in my life as well. So for example, like the whole week, even though yes, the kids were at summer camp, and really and truly nothing's changed at home because me and my wife are still working, but even just having more intentional time with my wife, I think right now we're in a season of like hustle, because we are trying to work towards a milestone right now. So we are kind of heads down just working. But for example, there's not been one part in this vlog where really and truly there's been like dedicated time for me and my wife to like go on a day date, for example, or stuff like that. So stuff like that, you don't notice it when you're just living, but when you're vlogging, you're obviously noticing what you are documenting. So it kind of helps you with like self-awareness and stuff like that. So gratitude, one thing I've definitely loved about this week. Self-awareness, about noticing certain things. The kids get time, you know, we spend time with the kids, they get time to do certain things they love. Obviously I get to go to the gym, tennis and stuff, and work itself I kind of really enjoy, so I'm grateful there. Whenever we're busy with work, I actually do enjoy it because I'm doing something that I love, I'm creating, so that's really cool. But then yeah, I think that's something I'd like to work on, like just that intentional time, even if it's just like for 30 minutes every week with my wife, that would be quite cool. So something to work on. That was just a mundane life lately / week in the life type vlog. If you guys obviously enjoyed it, let me know, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I did enjoy making it. Obviously iced coffees and stuff like that. So it would be good to know if you guys actually enjoy it, then I'm more than happy to keep doing these. Really appreciate you guys locking in. Make sure you check out the Showing Up series that I've got going on as well, both on here and on Instagram. And as always guys, I appreciate you guys. It's been real, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace, and thank you for watching.